We're back with another Bloomburrow quick draft, and we got an interesting pack here. We're looking at Caretaker's Talent and Azure Beastbinder. Both really great. Caretaker's Talent is definitely a build around type of card, so it does make it a little bit harder to actually play in draft, I think. But if you do get to put together the Rabbit's deck, this card seems quite fantastic. Azure Beastbinder just by itself seems pretty good. Just a 2 mana 1/3 vigilance that like makes it so your opponent's creatures just like can't block it, and also are just kind of small and sad. This is a tough one. I I I think the ceiling for Caretaker's Talent is a bit higher than the Azure Beastbinder. This one's more solid just by itself, but if you can build this deck, I feel like it's really strong. You'd be going into like white-green rabbits probably. I mean, let's try it. I think it's worth the shot, right? Like it does nothing the first turn you play it, but then it just gets better and better. Let's take it. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. Brazen Collector we have talked about is one of our favorite cards. Night Fisher does make tokens. Seedglaive Mentor and a Nettle Guard. There's also a Longstock Brawl. Oh, Brazen Collector is just so strong. It just isn't really token-y, but I think I like it better than the Nettle Guard. Nettle Guard's more like target your own stuff. And Brazen Collector is just awesome. Seedglaive Mentor could come back around as well. Let's take the Brazen Collector and see. I think it's just so much stronger than the Nettle Guard, even though it is a red card. Okay, this is definitely different here. Hivespine Wolverine, not really what we're looking to do. There is a Saver, which is really strong. A Long River Lurker, as well as a Take Out the Trash. Tidecaller Mentor. Like, I really like Brazen Collector. I feel like Take Out the Trash seems pretty strong here, but these other black cards seem really nice. Moonstone Harbinger, if we go into like a white-black, like, Bats deck kind of thing, seems good, but I don't know if Caretaker's Talent fully fits into that. Scale of Shale and Saver, both really strong. But let's take out the trash. I know that... Ooh, well, there's another Take Out the Trash immediately, and a Mouse Trapper, and a Nettle Guard. I know red is going to just be open. I think we just take out the trash. I think we just do it. I don't know. These other things just don't go with our Caretaker's Talent. And Take Out the Trash and Brazen Collector are just awesome cards. Ooh, Playful Shove. There's also a Banishing Light and a Roughshod Duo. All really interesting. Another Hivespine Wolverine I'm not super excited with playing. Playful Shove could be good, but I think Banishing Light is just better if we are trying to go into that deck. Though maybe we could just drop the Caretaker's Talent altogether and just take one of these cards and say maybe we go into green if that's kind of open. So far we have nothing that works with Caretaker's Talent, so there is that. So Banishing Light would be pushing more into that situation. But white does have other tokens. This is just kill anything. We probably just have to take it. It's kind of hard to not. Ooh, Steam Path Charger does do the thing. And then Flame Cash Gecko does help with other stuff, but I kind of like... I'm a little bit higher on this token card now because of stuff. There's also a Furious Forager. But let's take the Charger. This is kind of a weird pack. Polywallop, Wear Down, 3-Tree Root Weaver. Like, what do we take from this? Just like the Brew? We could also take a Ravine Raider if the black cards start flowing. But there's obviously green cards right here. We could just take one of these, though I'm not super stoked on any of them. Maybe we just take the Brew over the Raider. I think the Raider might have more upside. Let's see if... Just to take a spec on black, though. It does not look like black is going to be open. If we would move into blue, we'd want a Pearl of Wisdom. They're kind of easier to come by, though. I guess Mind Drill Assailant would go into... It doesn't really go into lizards, honestly. Never mind. Let's take a Pearl of Wisdom if we happen to go into that deck. Yikes. Like, where are the red-white cards? Like, this is a white card. 3-Tree Mascot over a Finch Formation. Finch Formation's not super exciting. Seed Pod Squire? Oh, yuck. We'll take the Tingle Tumbler if we ever get, like, any tokens whatsoever. Gooseberry Cultivator, Hidden Grotto, or a Hermit. Wow, red just fell off the face of the planet. What is going on with this wheel? Kind of want to just take a Hidden Grotto and say whatever. Sunshower Druid? Jeez. And a High Stride? Interesting. Well, we do have a Hunter's Talent. There's a Carrot Cake and an Osteomancer. A little bit more excited with this Carrot Cake. If we can go back into the white token deck, that'd be pretty sweet. Hunter's Talent is super strong, though, and seems like might be more open. There's also Savor and War Squeak. Not as exciting. Hunter's Talent seems so good. But I think we're holding on for dear life here. We're taking the Carrot Cake, hoping that deck actually does come around. What does this thing do? Whenever it or another creature you control with flying dies, return another target creature card with mana value less than that to the battlefield. Okay. There's also a Seedglaive Mentor, which we just target and it gets stuff. Get stuff, gets big. I know Jackdaw Savior seems pretty good just when we trade off with stuff. Ooh. Stout, and then what is this? Kindred Charge. Choose a creature type for each creature you control of the chosen type. Create a token that's a copy of it. Blah, 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 blah. Reptilian Recruiter. But I think just the 2-drop. Oh. More 2-drops that make tokens. We're happy with them. Ooh. Ooh. Also, Bumbleflower Sharepot makes a token. Hoarder's Overflow. Raccoon Rallier. Let's take the Mentor. And a War Squeak. Wow, but look at all these blue cards. We might just be pushing way too hard into this deck. Yeah, look at these wheels are just atrocious. Ooh. Bravekin Duo over Might of the Meek. I think we like the Bravekin Duo. Another War Squeak we could take. And Conduct Electricity. Reptilian Recruiter came back around. Pearl of Wisdom, and a Hoarder's Overflow. All right, pack 3. What do we got? Scavenger's Talent. Hired Claw, though. Hired Claw. That does damage. Do we like Life Crew Duo more than the Hired Claw? Maybe. Let's take out these other cards we're definitely not playing. I think Tingle Tumbler is probably out. We're playing a bunch. There's another. So we have Hired Claw, we have Whisker Quill Scribe, and we have Life Creed Duo. All really interesting. None of them make tokens, though. I think we just take the Hired Claw, honestly. Ooh, another Brightblade Stoat. Take out the trash and Carrot Cake. All pretty interesting. Another Hunter's Talent, too, is pretty brutal. I think we just want a bunch of first striking creatures, and maybe I want some pump spells now. Another Bravekin Duo, Frilled Sharpshooter, or a Veteran Guard Mouse. Currently, it feels like we need some stuff. We just need some stuff. Yeah, maybe the Caretaker's Talent is just not going to do the job for us, and we're just playing like 2-drops, just aggressive stuff. Kind of like this Frilled Sharpshooter, though, over the Bravekin Duo. Like, how many things actually target? Though our first striker is now Bravekin Duo. Another Brazen Collector and a Take Out the Trash. Let's take... So we have lots of first strike. Ooh. Ooh. Short bow. I think we take the short bow, honestly. Tap land over all the cards that aren't our colors. Sure. Okay. Cutthroat seems good, and the Duo seems good too. Maybe we like Cutthroat more, actually, because we have more things that deal damage. And having the bigger body is better. Another Conduct Electricity. Whisker Quill Scribe. We have so many 2-drops. Junkblade Bruiser, we're probably not playing. Hidden Grotto, we might play. Recycling, and... Oh, Frilled Spark Shooter. Okay, we got it back around. That's crazy. All right, folks, this is our deck. So we are playing white and red. We're just playing aggressive 2-drops, essentially. One of our favorite strategies. We really like it. But this one in particular, we have 2 Brazen Collectors and 2 Brightblade Stoats. So we get lots of first strike, which is great. Get to start early with the Hired Claw. The Bravekin Duos also pump these up so they can attack through and just like beat our opponents up. which we're very happy with. If we need to get some extra damage, we have these I don't even know how to say this card. These mages, and then this charger here, and pumping up our creatures even more with short bows and war squeaks. We have a couple bigger cards here at the top just to help us target some more things or have just some big body presence. But for the most part, I think we're just trying to hit early and get them dead. All right, we got our colors. We have 2, 3, 4. That's great. Mountain pass the turn. Playing as blue-black, not really exactly what we wanted to see, but what are you going to do? Gossip's Talent on turn 2 seems fine. We'll play a Scribe. Probably don't get to actually attack into them, especially when they play a 1/3. Leave the battlefield without dying, draw a card. Alright, do we probably just, like, exile that thing? I'm fine with just not letting them draw cards ever. Attack for 2. Hired Claw, pass the turn. Whoa, didn't play anything. We are happy with that. Let's attack. Hit them for that. Are they just going to counter or something? They might. Maybe we just do this and say, hey, pass the turn. Opponent did, like, literally nothing. That's amazing. They're already at 13. Sure. We have to discard something or sacrifice something? Or, like, lose life? I think we'll just lose life in this situation. Yeah, I'll lose 3 life. I don't care. Banishing Light. Kind of want these down before I do that. What if I just attack with this thing? I could just attack with both and then play this afterwards. Or I can literally just do this. Yeah, let's just do that. Kind of don't care about this card necessarily. With like a land? Do we even need a land? No, who cares? That can't block. Let's deal 6 damage. Blam. Alright, they're at 7, and then we play a 4/3 that can gain menace. Yeah, buddy. Now we got great attacks next turn, and our opponent's just dead. Daggerfang Duo, sure. Surveil and mill some cards. If I draw a land, I get to Banishing Light and pump this, or give this menace. Huh, Frilled Sharpshooter. I could just trade some of this stuff off if I felt like it. But we could also just pump this and pump this. I like both of those things. Alright, this has menace. I think they're just dead. Unless they do this, sure. Alright, now they're going to play a card. Shore up that thing, okay. They still go to 2. And we can still attack around them. And we still have the, if we draw land, we Banishing Light and give it menace, so. That's great. Whoa. They just gave up? Okay. That is interesting. Seems like they gave up. Is it the skunk? If they play like Dire Downdraft or something? Sure. Okay, Wix Patrol. We get to draw a card. I think we just offspring this and say, yeah, if you want to block, you just die? Or sorry, if you want to attack, we get to block and we just win? You have to draw. You have to, like, figure out how to gain life, because you're just going to die now. Double block. Yay! We did it. All right, we have our colors. We have a 2-drop. We get to play that hopefully on turn 3. Love everything about this. Maybe some more creatures would be nice, but if we don't draw land, we just War Squeak and we have a bigger dude. Ooh, opponent had a mulligan. Always happy with that. All right, Mountain, pass the turn. All right, off to the races. And we got the land we needed. It was even a plains and everything because it's going to give us red mana. Do they have a creature? Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Huh. Let's see, do they want to block? They do get to scry whenever they play rabbits. But how much do I care? Oh, nice. I think I'd much rather play this. They were a scared. They were a scared to block. That way we get to keep our take out the trash when they think their creatures are bigger. Do some blocks and then bam! Ooh, they didn't play anything. Also good news. Do we just War Squeak right now? If we War Squeak, I can't for sure hit this thing. They do have 3 mana up. And I want to make sure I can cast this card. So we probably just attack again. But this time I can take out the trash immediately. Right? We're fine with just doing this. Hit him for 6. They go to 12. And we have another take out the trash if we need. Sonar Strike the 4/4. Oh, that's kind of bad. Huh. So we don't get to do the... Oh, no, that's only if we have a raccoon. And we do. All right, that sucked. Not happy about that one. Let's discard a plains to draw something else. Seed Pod Squire. Oh, we already used our mana for the turn, so we'll just hit them. And we can't play the Seed Pod Squire. Shoot. All right. Luckily they didn't gain life, but ooh, they played their own Seed Pod Squire. Well, I'm fine with just killing this thing. Let's not loot anything. I think we're fine with these cards. If we had another land, we probably would have. Attack for 2. And Squire. Sure, Mountain end the turn. Ooh. Lose that. Don't like that. Let's make it so you can't block. Attack for 3. They go to 11. But I really need something off the top now. Conduct electricity would be nice. Attack for 3. I like that attack. What does that mean? Do they have something big? Seed Pod Squire can't put a counter on it. I have first strike. What are you talking about? It's not one of the green colors. All right, and we get a Banishing Light. Ooh, Banishing Light seems great right now. They seem pretty confident, but let's see what they got. Show me what you got. I feel like they made a mistake. Nice. All right, Banishing Light on their Coyote. Get our creature back. They should not have attacked with that Coyote. That was dumb of them, I would say, personally. We do get to attack for lethal. Make our Brazen Collector a 4 power. Ooh, sure. Okay, that makes things a little bit awkward now. Now less so. Cool. I get to attack and get the mana. Target that thing. Blam blam. Kill the 4 power flyer. Opponent also didn't put a counter on this. Yeah, there we go. All right. Took him out. Ooh, 4 lands in our opener is kind of rough. And we have a 1 and a 2, but we'd like this to be a 4, but I think that's fine. Opponent goes first as well. No lands. Well. Sorry, Bravekin Duo. Alright, Builder's Talent is annoying. Probably just play another Bravekin Duo. Let's see if we can get anything else going. Not really good for us. I think this mage is a little bit worse than the other ones. We just don't have that many non-creature spells. Steam Path Charger we care a lot more about, but in this deck, in this game as we're playing currently, it's not looking good for us. These 0-4s and 1-4s are just really big. Really big butts. We can beef this guy up though. Oh, we could also take out the trash. But they missed a land drop. I wonder if we just... We could just attack and take out the trash, whatever tries to block. Lose a Bravekin Duo, but the Bravekin Duo helps us get through the other ones, so maybe we just attack with this one. Do we want to use this card? Eh. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's just play this. More creatures better to get around this stupid wall thing. Alright, opponent got their lands now. But they're missing double white. Also, it seems like they're missing, like, non-land, non-creature cards. Which is great for us. Vanishing Light. What do you want to... Sure, the mage. Get to put a counter on something. That is pretty annoying. Put a counter here. Or not put a counter, just buff it for the turn. Why would we ever use red? Ugh. Really screwing me up right now. Alright, down to 15. I don't know why we didn't leave us in a situation where we could play Take Out the Trash. Like, why would Bravekin Duo ever tap one of my mountains when I only have red cards in my hand? Sometimes Arena, the auto tapper is like really brutal. Feather Flight, okay. So they're just trying to kill us with this thing. It is getting to the point we can't actually deal with it just sitting there blocking. We'll have to trade our Charger, our War Squeak, and to Take Out the Trash for it. Seems pretty bad. Like, how do we attack into this? Yeah. Hired Claw? I can do it. So this would be 5. They block here, and then we have to trade a bunch of cards. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do, right? Deal 1 damage to their face. Hired Claw. End the turn. We can pump the Hired Claw attack and then also pump it up. So there's that. They have 4 cards in hand, though. This doesn't feel very good. They could also 5 mana just get their Feather of Flight back. I don't think I like that. Put it on the Bramble Guard, draw a card. Like, that's so many cool things they get to do that we don't like. Deal 1 damage to their face. Oh, right, I helped them? Oh, that's annoying. I forgot that that triggered off of losing life as well. Sweet. Sure. As long as we can pump it up as much as we can, and it's dead. And they gain life back. Oh, that's the most brutal part. I think we're probably out of this game now. I don't really see a way that we can come back. Ooh, especially with that card. It's just going to let us draw a bunch of cards. Ouch. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a way to come back. Jackdaw Savior we like. What would we get back from the graveyard, though? Hired Claw? Starting to get really bad on this board. And it's flying. And it has a counter. Probably just trade with the Star Charter, but they're probably not going to attack with it now. Oh, they will attack with it. Okay, well, I guess we block here. We take 9? Can't really afford to take 9. We take 5? Hired Claw. Scribe. We just die in the air next turn anyway. Yeah, we're just dead. Good game. I'm not going to make them do it. They got it. They got it. Oh, well, man, that Builder's Talent deck really does come together in these quick drafts. I feel like I see it more often than I'm supposed to. 2 and 1. Red mana would be nice in this hand. I don't think we can keep this. It doesn't do anything. It just, like, we play a Bravekin duo and die. So let's not keep it. Mulligan. Sure, I'll keep this hand. Let's get rid of our 5-drop and say, yay, we got our Weasel guy. Well, that immediately makes our Weasel a lot less strong. But at least we get to attack in and get some life out of it. Hopefully they don't savor the crap out of us. Which they might. They didn't. Okay. Phew. Phew. That was good. Sure. Jackdaw Savior. We can attack and see what they say. Take out the trash is kind of a bad shot here, so just being like, hey, we're attacking you. If they block, if they double block, we can make sure our Stoat survives. Oh, they didn't even have to double block. Why am I not paying attention? Gain the life. Let's just kill the thing. Not a great combat trick, but stock in the pantry. Sure. We could just get rid of stock in the pantry. We can also just attack here. Sure. Gain some life. And, play this for nothing. Let's just play this one. They can kill it for no value. But it's still acting... It's going to help our other cards out a lot. They're thinking about it. Alright, get their rabbit back. Alright, that was annoying to lose, but that's fine, I guess. Gain some more life. I'll just play this. Play this guy. I think I'd rather have the 4/4 reach menace thing. Give this menace next turn and just say your go. Home of the head. Okay. Head of the homestead is what I was trying to say. Also, holy crap. Okay. Alright, I can attack with both. What do they do? Double block here. They have to triple block. And they have to quadruple block? So many blocks, I think it's worth it. Let's do some damage. Their blocks are pretty rough here. They kind of have to choose if they're going to kill the weasel or kill the lizard. Sure. Sure. And keep the head of the homestead around? Makes sense. I trade a card for half of their card. Which does feel bad. Alright, play another menace creature, I guess. These did not get stronger. Really makes them feel pretty terrible as far as cards go. So I'm not super happy with that part. But I get Druid of the Spade, and another 1/3 is actually the worst thing we could have seen. Don't like the 1/3 here. I could just attack with my dude and see what's up. Kind of okay with that. Let's go poking around. Block, block. Almost want to kill the Sunshower Druid in this situation. We get to Hired Claw. Brazen Collector pass the turn. Three toughness is specifically hard for us. Seems like our opponents have figured that out. Share pot. Alright, we're losing something. Probably want that share pot to blow up before doing anything else. I can also just get rid of this thing. Not attack with this guy. Attack with these. They blow up this, get it back. But then they have to use it to blow up this. I think that sounds pretty good. If I attack with this, they just kill it. But then I get to play this out and pump this. And they take some damage, but they're going to take damage no matter what. Probably not the strongest thing to do. Maybe they don't block the Hired Claw. Oh, they will block it. I see. So we have to pump it up to trade. You gotta pump it up. This is only a sorcery. All right, let's attack for 2. Big Moose. Big Moose, big problem. Okay, that is why they didn't blow up the Vanishing Light. I understand. Alright, so we need Conduct Electricity, and that's the only card in our deck that does anything against this moose. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Sweet, sweet. Nice, nice. Took a lot of damage there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we gotta draw something. Not the worst, but not the best. They get to draw cards, though. Trading off our creatures for shittier creatures is pretty bad. So I guess we should have blocked this last time we weren't paying attention. Go to 11. Alright, we gotta draw something. Alright, take out the trash. I guess it does kill the moose if we double block it. Alright, that is something. Though they have the share pot to blow up whatever they want, so... Go to 9. Just gonna go straight to attacks. No Bumbleflower. Fantastic. Fantastic for us. Block like this. Deal our damage. Boom, boom. Take out the trash. Get out of here, Moose. You're trash. That's right. Yeah, we'll discard a card, draw a card, because we have a raccoon. Alright, that worked out. Okay, that was pretty nice. Surprised they're really just not killing our... this guy, this weasel. Think I gotta attack. Gotta do it. High Stride would be bad, but they would have had that for their moose, so that they don't have that card. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was worse. Man, that gets me far more than it should. We're taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're dead, so we have to block with something. That sucks. Yikes. We're dead? Like there's nothing we can do? If we played this, we wouldn't be dead? Didn't think about that. I was thrown off by the moose getting us. But we didn't really read all the trample. Alright, that'll do it too. Just top decking removal is great. Game's over. Yikes. Ah, yikes. Alright, that's 2 decks that just have creatures like 1/3s. Get out of town. Don't play 1/3s. Don't do it. Awesome. This guy into this guy? Sweet. Actually, that's awesome. I'm really happy about this. Opponent gets to go first, so that is not good, but everything else about it is great. Keep this hand. Keep it up. You gotta keep this hand. Alright. Opponent mulligans, and we drew a land. Two. That's cool. I'll play a first striking lifelink 2/2. Don't kill my guy. Oh, come on. Opponent, you're no fun. No fun at all. Why you do me like that? 3/2. Hit you for 3. Mage and Scribe? Could have discarded our land, I guess. We don't really need 2. Yeah, because we immediately draw another one. But we do get to play this, so there's that. Block here. Or just War Squeak. Give a counter. It's also something. Hidden Grotto. Let's see what we got. No. Really should have discarded one of these lands. That was a rookie mistake. This guy can't block. Blam blam. Go to 9. Shoot you for one more, go to 8. Blam. Alright, Seaglaive Mentor, you gotta go the distance here. Sure. That's pretty good for us, because it doesn't do anything. Unless they would just want to discard it right now. Draw 1 card. 4 mana, draw 1 card. Sure. When your hand is empty. Sure. We lose a land. That is fine. Next turn, they do get to spend 5 mana to draw another card. Our opponent loves to do that, so we're fine with it. Okay, cool. Attack for 5. Block. Sure. We play a Bravekin Duo. Now we just get to target our mentor. And it gets bigger. And we win next turn. They could draw... Okay, they have to do this. They need a 2-drop. Nice. All right, we got there. Even though we discarded the wrong cards, we got there. Sick. We go first. We could play Steam Path Charger as a 2-drop, and then we have this one. I like this hand. We got some ways to pump up our flyer. Yeah. Put these over here. Ooh. Exile a card. Let's do a land and hope we don't get mana screwed. Didn't get mana screwed. What's on top? Ooh, Otter. You know what? Let's put it in the graveyard so that Jackdaw Savior does have something to get. No matter what. Ooh, nice. Hit him for 2. Play a 3/1 flyer. Next turn, if we draw a land, we get to play the Sharpshooter. Gerbil. Ooh, nice. I don't really want to trade with this thing. Probably just attack for 3 and play a 4/4 Menace Reach. That sounds good. Opponent's going to have a harder time with that. And then we can War Squeak on the Savior to target that. I can also just spread out my damage. Sick. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted you to play. Sweet, so do this. Can't block. Let's play short bow. And let's see, 4, 7. We're hitting for 10. We could do 11. That doesn't really matter. Let's just play this card. Go to 6. They'll go to 7 on their turn. And then hopefully we'll be able to figure out enough damage to get through. Daggerfang Duo? Sure. Could just put the short bow on the sharpshooter. Right, okay. That will change things, actually. Just attack in the air, I guess? No, we just win. We just win. What am I even talking about? That's right. We attack with everything, but we put the Bravekin Duo, puts another +1/+1 on our flyer. Opponent can't do anything. Okay. 2-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop. I like it. Probably just try to play Jackdaw as late as possible so one of our creatures is traded off by the time it actually comes down. I also think just playing Hidden Grotto turn 1 to be like, no more lands is probably smart. No lands. Okay, we'll keep a removal spell because we do need that. Don't have very many of those ones. Alright. Scribe. Opponent is Frogs. Sure. I think opponent's probably really happy to trade off here. Because then we can play Jackdaw Savior. All right. Go for the trade. They did not want to trade. So that means we will play the Cutthroat. All right, that ended up being quite good for us. Lurker. Can't block that, and they get to flicker it. Okay. Okay. And then all the frogs have Ward 1. That's annoying. I can take out the trash. We can. I can't menace and take out the trash. Probably just do this right now to get in a good attack. Kill that thing. Attack with everybody. Be like, do you want to trade? Yep. They go to 14. Now we play Jackdaw Savior and we can get something back for sure. Nope, never mind. They're just going to exile things from our graveyard. That's brutal. I could just kill this thing. We might have to, honestly. Because I do want this to get a card. But I want this card to kill 2 things, not just 1. I can just give this menace attack. And then we just play Jackdaw Savior. Maybe just a flyer will be good enough. Maybe we don't need to get the card back. Maybe it just doesn't matter that much. Dream Entrancer. Taps our guy. Ooh, tap your own to draw cards? Huh. No blocks. Interesting. I think I just kill this thing. Yeah. Attack for 7. Go to 8. End the turn. They're gonna fight. Oh, not even. Use your mana to exile it? They did not want to do that. That is so bizarre to me. Do they have 1 left over and everything? Wow, opponent really punted right there. Jeez, give us a card for free, why don't you? No blocks. Go to 4. I think we're doing okay. Paw Patch Recruit is pretty bad. And the Tree Guard Duo is also pretty bad. Alright, that was a good turn for them for sure. 7. They're going to attack us for 11 right now. I think we have to chump here. Uh-oh. Went from awesome, we're going to win, to things are looking really bad really fast. More lands we don't want. If I give it Menace, they can just block with these 2 and lose both of them. Or they could block with 2 of these, and then I can only kill 1 of them. They can also just exile a bunch of cards and make this huge at random times. Block here, 2, 4, 7. But we can block, take 5. I think we can't attack here. I really need, like, something off the top. Crazy to me they didn't use this to get rid of our scribe, but... They're not attacking us, and they didn't play a card. Alright, draw, Banishing Light, sweet. That's actually big game here. Paw Patch Recruit does put a counter on something though, so that's a thing. Sure. Just exile a bunch of cards. Oh, they get to put another counter on something? Alright, that actually kind of sucked a lot. Because now they can attack with this thing, and we have to double block it. Yikes. I really need to draw... That was a fine thing to draw, but I still need to be able to kill them. Sweet. They didn't attack, so that means they probably have a handful of lands. Speak of the devil. Alright, no attacks. I need, like, War Squeak or... Alright, come on! Alright, our deck is... We're flooding. We're flooding so bad. Luckily, our opponent also seems to be flooding. Sweet. Oh my god. How many lands has that been in a row? It's like 3 right now? 3, 4? Banishing Light in the middle of, like, 6 or 7 lands? Sweet. Come on, deck. Thank the Lord. Okay. I needed something. This gives us hope for non-creature spells to do something to our opponent. Now we need like a take out the trash. Or like a War Squeak. Ooh. Question now is, who do we block with? Oh, that has trample. Oh, so we just don't block then? Alright. Go to 3. I need a card. Ooh, recruit. I do have another lizard, so I can take anything. But I don't get to get rid of anything. Like, I can steal the Tree Guard duo. They put a counter on another Tree Guard duo. I think we have to, though. I'll put it on that guy. So these can basically just bounce off this time around. I think I have to do something, though. They can bounce, block. I think we just attack with everybody. Give this menace. Block. Take almost enough. I think we die in the crackback for sure. They go to 1. If we had a War Squeak right now, we win. Oh, that's pretty brutal. We didn't really think through the whole situation. We just thought, attack. Yeah, alright, it's over. Alright, that was dumb. That was dumb. Maybe we just attack with the... You know what we should have done? We probably should have just taken the 2-1 and attacked with that. Because if we take the 2-1 trample, they, like, probably want to block it because we have the mages out. That's probably better than getting the guys that bounce off of each other. Yeah. Should have thought through that. Sometimes when the board state gets annoying like that, I just want it to be over. I just want it to be over. And I guess we threw the game. We punted it away so that it could be done. All right, well, that's kind of the end of that one. Deck seemed all right. We probably value the first strikers a little bit too much, especially when you don't get them or your opponent is playing just 1/3s. The game kind of stalls out a little bit and we can't punch through well enough, so not in love with it. Seemed fine, but I don't know. I was kind of hoping that we actually got to do the Caretaker's Talent deck. That would be kind of fun, but we didn't, so what are you going to do? Maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll get him. All right, 4 and 3 is okay, though, but not obsessed, but it's fine.